Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
I guess we're just expected to deal with that.
Deal with what?
The fact that you were late again today. A full second late.
I'm going to post a picture of my log that says
please do.
At 6
please do. Because here we are, completely without that second now.
And we wasted
rest of the
37 seconds now.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Okay.
Thanks to you.
All right.
Wow. Your microphone's not on. There's
first of all,
more time.
All right.
You know how that works, right? We put a button in there so that wouldn't happen, and now it happens more frequently.
Yes, it does. But what were you saying? Now he's upset.
Oh,
now he turned off his microphone.
Jeffy. Feelings hurt.
That's sad. That's sad.
Is it?
Somehow we'll deal with it, though. Somehow we'll get through.
We always do.
Yes, we do. We muddle through no matter what. Hey, in the Big 12 tournament, BYU doing well so far.
Nice.
Yeah, they beat Kansas State the first night, 105-91.
Ooh.
Then they beat West Virginia last night, 68-48.
Wow.
So, kind of rolling right now. Kind of rolling. But Houston tonight. We'll see. Yeah. So,
they do against,
are they for real? Show us.
They do against the real teams.
Show us tonight.
Are you going to Houston?
Well, it's not in Houston.
Oh.
So that would be pointless.
You can watch it.
It's the Big 12 tournaments in Kansas City. Have you seen their new floor that they put there?
Yeah, we talked about the
played
glass
it in
floor.
overtime.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so you guys it's really cool.
Yeah.
They say they're slipping on it, but didn't they demonstrate
That's a problem. Yeah, I thought they weren't supposed to be able to.
How they didn't slip on it?
Yeah.
It was extra gripping?
Maybe they need new shoes.
Yeah, weird. That's kind of weird.
Yes, they need new Nikes.
Maybe, and I'm sure Nike would be happy to provide everybody with it. So long as they talk about it. So oil prices, kind of crappy right now. Mm-hmm. I mean, we've gotten to the point where in some places, didn't you pay less than $1 a few weeks ago, Chris?
Less than $1?
Yeah.
No, I mean not less than $1. Less than $2.
Yeah,
less than
$1.69.
$1.69.
But
it wasn't too long ago when it was, reaching that $2.01, $2 mark. We were looking.
It was really low all over.
And we had places, breaking under
Oklahoma.
$2.
Yeah.
Well, it was 344 this morning.
Yes.
At QT.
Yep.
340.
Oh,
So it's gone down. It's gone down.
Mine didn't get the memo. It's 349 still.
Oh, wow. Maybe the light was out on the 9, so it was actually still 349.
Nice.
All right, maybe. But Iran has vowed that oil prices will hit $200 a barrel.
Yes, they have.
So that's not good. I think we destroy them before we let that happen. Just wipe them.
How are we getting messages
off the map.
from Iran?
I don't know.
Iran says.
Pisses me off.
Sorry, no, you don't get to do that. We heard there was a story about sleeper cells. Iran was hacking into companies, right? The Iran hackers, and I thought
Iran.
I thought they were done. I thought they didn't have internet. I thought we were shooting down.
Maybe they went to Kuwait and
or maybe they crossed the Mexican-U.S. border and they're just here using our Wi-Fi.
That's possible.
You talked about that.
That's possible.
The price of oil, Pat, and it was amazing that the Energy Secretary, Chris Wright, he put out a post around 1 o'clock Eastern on Tuesday that said the U.S. Navy successfully escorted an oil tanker through the Strait of Hormuz to ensure oil remains flowing to global markets. Thank you. And so what happened was the price of oil did drop down to 77-something a barrel at that time. But 30 minutes later, he deleted that tweet, or his office did. And that's when Karoline Leavitt started her press conference on Tuesday and said this.
President Trump fully expected the rogue Iranian regime to try and disrupt the global markets. That's why President Trump and his energy team have been planning for this long before the strike and have moved quickly to address these temporary disruptions. Thus far, the Trump administration has offered political risk insurance to tankers operating in the Gulf. The Treasury temporarily waived certain oil-related sanctions, and the Commander-in-Chief has offered the U.S. Navy to escort tankers when necessary.
Okay.
The President and his energy team are closely watching the markets, speaking with industry leaders, and the U.S. military is drawing up additional options following the President's directive to continue keeping the Strait of Hormuz open. I will not broadcast what those options look like, but just know the president is not afraid to use them. Rest assured to the American people, the recent increase in oil and gas prices is temporary, and this operation will result in lower gas prices in the long term. Once the national security objectives of Operation Epic Fury are fully achieved, Americans will see oil and gas prices drop rapidly, potentially even lower than they were prior to the start of the operation. And we will live in a world where Iran can no longer threaten the United States or our allies with a nuclear bomb.
All right.
Okay, so you had the Christopher Wright tweet. You had her comments there about the military being used. But again, the Wright tweet was pulled down. But in the past 2 days, 6 ships have been attacked in the Strait of Hormuz. And they're saying it's probably as high as 17 since the war started. Here's what one looked like yesterday. This is a tanker that apparently got hit from Iran. I think that's an Iraqi one. There's multiples. So I don't know. You can pull that audio down. I don't know when the oil reserves are going to affect the global market, or if the military is out there. I really don't know. We're at $90 a barrel right now.
They just said that a coalition of 32 nations, including the U.S., agreed to release a record 400 million barrels of oil.
Correct. And we have a clip of the president talking about that coming up, and they're also talking about releasing ours. But again, that 400 million barrels represents 4 days of use worldwide. So,
we use 10 to 12 million barrels a day by ourselves. So,
which I thought I was under the impression that we were covering that. You know what I mean? That's what from our own.
Well, I think I don't think our oil stock is.
I'm pretty sure ours is just
jeopardized.
North of 400 million.
It's just that the rest of the world is suffering through this, and that drives the prices up anyway. You know,
right?
Because it's not just us; it's a global market now, and so everybody else's prices and availability.
We're not doing the 400 million total. No. We're like 170 or something like that.
Right. We have 415 million barrels.
In the reserve. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. But we use a ton every day. And
right. That's what I'm
400 million is not that much.
Our maximum capacity is only 714 million.
Okay, so it still wasn't full.
So we only have a week's worth.
What did it get down to under Biden?
If we were doing the whole world.
And I'm a little disconcerted that we're doing the same thing Biden did.
I am too.
Oh, yes.
I thought the same thing.
Shouldn't be doing it.
Okay, so
we're only giving away 172 million or whatever it is, but still.
But again, our tolerance level for everything is so low that they're trying to placate people that, it's high right now. Just deal with it for a minute, and hopefully we'll get it down.
So the 172 million that the U.S. is releasing, that's in addition to the 400 million that the international thing is, correct?
I think that's in that 400 million.
And then under Biden, you asked the question, how low did it get? Oh, I don't know. I thought it was two separate. Am I wrong? Let's see. Under Biden, the lowest point says drop below 350 in 2023. And what did I say it was right now?
400 some.
415 now. So, Trump's actually been bringing it up, but it's about to go back down. Like you said, doing what Biden did.
Because we're releasing 170 million? Is that what they said?
172.
Yeah.
Oof. Wow.
Okay. I know.
That's a lot of oil that doesn't really do all that much, which is why we should save it for emergencies.
Well,
I think, but
the price of oil is at 90.
I guess they make the case this is the emergency, right?
Well, yeah, but this is not the emergency they're planning for. This is an emergency like if we're in war and we need oil to run our tanks, our planes, all of that stuff.
It's for them.
It's for them.
Gotcha.
It's not for the populace.
But look at this. They're releasing all of this supply.
We don't need it, Ro. No, we have. We don't need the emergency supply because they're already running. And we're not doing a lot of tanks.
They are releasing all of this supply. It's doing nothing so far to the price of oil. But yet a tweet and a press secretary line, that just shows you how it's a mental game. It took it down to the 70s. Like I said, we're at 90 right now a barrel. And this is actually after the announcement of supply getting into the system.
And you're speaking of Biden's taking it. Biden took 182.7 million in 2022. Right, in 2022, yeah, that was still Biden. Yeah,
was it just the ones? Seemed like it was. He was doing that every week.
That's the previous record. He may have taken less.
Okay, all right.
But
So he took 182 million at a time.
It just says the release was about 182.7 million barrels in 2022, which was the previous record. I mean, he may have taken at another time another 100.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I think that's very well could have been the case.
Meantime, we said we were going to escort these ships safely through the straits. Why? Where is that? And I guess everybody else is on the way to do the same thing. Got the British and the French and everybody joining us.
That's a good job.
Let's get it done.
That's a good job for the Brits.
Yeah, it is.
For the
it's
Brits.
a great job.
You guys
for
said
the
you wanted to help.
Right. Do it.
Get on in here.
Get some people there and escort these oil tankers across. And by the way, let's pummel Iran's ability to fire missiles at us.
And I thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah, I did too. But
we're still getting the rogue missiles fired. And the reason that they're doing it is so that the other countries turn around and tell the United States, hey, stop messing with Iran. And that's starting to work.
Is it? Who's saying that?
I think I saw a story of one of the countries saying to us, hey, have them stop bombing us. You should stop.
The war is costing Americans, I think it's close to $2 billion a day, for the record.
Nah, we spit at $2 billion a day.
We're more worried about the oil reserves. Don't worry about the money.
Let me know when it's $2 trillion a day. I still won't worry about it, but it'll be more impressive.
Thank you.
I know. Jeez. Good golly. And there's other things going on too, and some of them very much not pleasant. We got the whole controversy with the girls' school again in Iran, that we bombed the girls' school. Wait, we dealt with that already, right? Didn't they? They said they did it. They admitted they did it. And everybody believed they did it.
And who is they? Do we know who they is?
Somebody in Iran. I don't know who specifically.
You sent in that tweet, right? Originally,
Iran.
Who was it that posted it?
Iran.
Okay, interesting. I don't know.
Iran,
because that's not what the preliminary findings are indicating. Apparently,
it's from Iran's X account.
Yes. So who's investigating this?
Pentagon.
The Pentagon.
Yeah. How are they there? Are on the ground? Are they going through the rubble?
Bob, as we speak, he's
going through the rubble.
He's coming through the rubble and saying, this is American, this is Iran, this is American. Okay. And if the pile goes high in the American side, then it was our fault.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, I'd like to know how they're investigating that. Or you can't take Iran's word for it.
U.S. responsible for deadly strike on Iran girls' school. Pentagon finds preliminary findings suggest it was hit with an American Tomahawk missile in an attack that killed 175 people, mostly children.
Here's the thing. Sorry. Move on. What do you want us to do?
Yeah.
Well, so we did. So we did hit it, and it was an accident. Sorry.
I know. It just looks bad. It is bad.
And
you don't want to kill innocent kids.
Well, I mean, and Trump was asked about this yesterday, about the investigation, and here's what he had to say.
The report shows, a new report says that the military investigation has found that the United States struck the school in Iran. As Commander-in-Chief, do you take responsibility for that?
That is what?
As Commander-in-Chief, do you...
For what?
For the strike on the school in Iran. A new report says the military investigation has found it was the United States that struck the school.
I don't know about it.
He doesn't know about the investigation that is taking place. You recall they were on the plane, and Heck said he jumped in there, and he's like, yep, we're investigating it. Well, I mean, there you go. I guess that's what they've concluded. But
it has said that you're responsible to take personal responsibility for it.
Yes. I actually fired the missile. So,
and he steps into it like he wants to understand what she's cackling about.
She thinks she's going to get her answer. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, he does.
And she was so excited about a gotcha question that she had for him.
Yeah, he stepped into
I don't know about it. So let's move on.
I'm out of here.
I don't know. It's really unfortunate. This stuff happens every time.
Yeah.
It happens every time. It happened to the Israelis when they were attacking Hamas. It's happened to us in Afghanistan and Iraq, and it's going to happen in war. And you know that going in. But they're still going to make a huge deal out of it.
Yeah.
And they're still going to call us war criminals for it.
Yeah, there's one Democrat that understands that because every Democrat senator has signed on to...
let me guess. It's Chuck Schumer. Is he the one that understands it?
No. So
really?
How did I get that wrong?
Every Democrat but one in the Senate is demanding answers in a letter they signed on to. And
Cory Booker.
Nope.
No, it's not Cory. Oh, that was a good guess.
Chris, did you want to jump in here with a Democrat senator guess?
Democrat senator. Mitch McConnell.
That's a
pretty close, though.
Good one, though.
I'm sure he signed on.
Let's see what happened here.
All right.
And I would remind everybody listening right now, the United States never, ever targets civilians. Iran does, and including their own citizens, and they massacred that 35,000 of them just a couple of weeks ago.
Thank you, John.
And the left, please, the left media is much more angry, about or talking about this hospital, and it is a tragedy. But they didn't seem to be as concerned about the Iranians massacring tens of thousands of their young people just a couple of weeks ago too. So we agree on many parts of it, but we both disagree. I mean, we all disagree that I think it's a good thing. And every single other Democrat in the caucus calls it all kinds of in negative terms.
We did cover the protest in Iran extensively here at CNN. Obviously, they said a lot about how internally people felt about the regime. But just to be clear,
I don't know,
you do believe if the United
States media, and I didn't refine you as.
I understand. I just wanted to make that clear to our viewers that we did cover that. But just to be clear, you do believe if the United States was responsible, that the Pentagon should acknowledge that they accidentally hit a girls' school.
Yeah, I've said that. I said it seems that they've already acknowledging all those things. I think largely that letter, it was rendered moot at this point after that's already come out. Now the Pentagon has agreed that they were behind that. And I don't know what your
what do you want to do about
it? Talked about.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying that whether like it's the New York Times, they're making it more and more trying to convince America that this has been a disaster or things are out of control, and that's just categorically not true on that.
I just think it deserves coverage. Obviously, given the number of children who were killed as a result of it, it obviously matters what happened there. We'll see what the Pentagon investigation says. Senator John Fetterman, I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you for joining.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, you don't have to cut me off here.
Go ahead, Senator. We're not cutting you off.
I love this.
Well, you said something that it's like it's appropriate to cover it. It is appropriate to cover it. It's a tragedy. Absolutely. Yeah. And if we were on that, it's entirely appropriate for it to apologize. If you're implying that I don't think it's wrong to cover it, that's just not true. Yes, it's being covered. I just want to clarify that. It just seemed like a short shut off there to imply that I didn't want to carry that. Or I think it's entirely appropriate to talk about it.
Yeah.
Good for you,
I'm not
John.
implying that. I just wanted to clarify why we're covering it, for everyone who's watching.
Senator, I can't take her.
I know.
The worst. Okay, they just think it's important to harp on it, to dwell on it, to rub our faces in it.
Right.
Yeah, it happened. We're sorry it happened. I hate that it happened. But what are you going to do about it? Do we surrender now to Iran because of it?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Oh, no.
No, we don't.
Sorry.
We don't. What do you expect to happen? Okay, yes, you're right. We're a terrible nation, and we did this on purpose.
Okay.
What do you think is going to be the outcome here? Or even if we do accept responsibility for it, which the Pentagon has done.
Certainly sounds like we are now.
Yeah, sounds like we are. So, and?
That's my point.
Yeah, and it's a pretty good point when you get right down to it. Dang it.
So?
Yeah. I mean, it's bad. Now what?
Yeah, I think what it is on that hit was there was like old data. And I mentioned this a few days ago. That was this suspicion that, hey, it used to be a military facility. Good job, Iran, putting a girls' school
right next to a military facility.
Exactly.
Yeah, here's the thing. They do that on purpose.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
They use them
for exactly
as
what happened.
human shields for this purpose exactly. Yep, they want to humiliate us. Well, okay. We're still going to continue the job, and we're going to keep doing it till it's done.
If they think this is going to stop Donald Trump.
I was going to say kudos
no way.
to this administration for continuing on instead of like, hold everything. Whoa, we just hit a girls' school in southern Iran.
Yep.
No, they kept going.
All right. There's a lot more to get into. First, let's talk about back pain for a second. I've been enduring back pain since I was 28 years old, so it's been over 3 years now. Somewhat, a little over 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
That's about when mine started.
Really?
Yeah, just a year ago.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what are you going to do about it? Here's something you're doing about it. You're getting together with Uprightly. Did you talk to him again yesterday?
I did, as a matter of fact. I'm in contact with them.
Good.
And
on a daily basis.
Apparently they that's what they do. And
that is
if you
what
need
they
the
do.
coaching, they're there for you. I'm going to get on start their program, the Uprightly program. So they have the chair, and the whole works is we have one here at the studios. I'm going to have one here at the house. And we're gonna get started. I'm gonna follow their protocol, and I'm gonna
get your disc
be better than ever.
Fixed.
Better than ever.
Because fixing your actual disc problem is what they set out to do.
Absolutely, they do.
They're based on research that started 40 years ago when a physical therapist asked that hard question: what if we're wrong about how we treat the spine? So this isn't chiropractic. They're not doing some kind of massive adjustment that might make it worse. They're not doing pills or surgery that can also make it worse. That's why I haven't had surgery on mine, because I've heard too many horror stories. And my mom went through surgery, and it made it worse.
Right.
So I'm a little leery of that. People don't want to do injections. I mean, this is completely non-invasive.
Correct.
So they guide you through this, right?
Yes.
They give you a living spine coach.
But you have access to them 24. And
it's not AI.
Correct. Yeah. And if you're unhappy, get your money back.
All right. Yeah. Book a virtual consultation at liveuprightly.com. They offer, as Glenn, you're not Glenn.
No, I am not.
But
I'll play Glenn here if you'd like.
Jeffy just mentioned they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee promise, and you'll get 10% off right now when you use the promo code PAT10. So go to liveuprightly.com.
Pat Gray is unleashed.
So President Trump declared victory in Iran?
Yeah, he was in Kentucky yesterday.
So we're done? It's done.
Maybe,
it's over?
Maybe.
That's interesting. Here he is.
And as we take decisive action to stop the threat posed by the terrorist regime in Iran with Operation Epic Fury. Is that a great name? Well, it's only good if you win. You know, you can only do. And we've won. Let me tell you, we've won. You know, you never like to say too early you won. We won. We won the bet. In the first hour, it was over. Oh, we won. But they gave me a list of names at General. Sir, you can pick the name you'd like, sir. I said, the name of what? The name of the attack on Iran, sir. And they gave me like 20 names. And I'm like falling asleep. I didn't like any of them. Then I see Epic Fury. I said, I like that name. I like that name.
I want to see the other 19.
And my administration, as you know better than anybody, is also working to keep the oil flowing. It's flowing all over. We knocked out, you know, they want to drop some mines. Very friendly people, mines, so boats blow up. And we knocked out, as of,
the rally?
the
Why
hour
is he
have to
speaking
change
here?
because they knock them out so fast. I've never seen anything. Think of it. They knocked out 54 ships in 2 days, and they're real ships. In fact, I got angry at my people. I said, are they any good? Yeah, they're warships. I said, why the hell did we kill them? Why didn't we just capture them and use them in our Navy? They said they wouldn't have qualified for that. But I got a little upset with my people. I said, why do we have to knock them? And actually, one of my generals said, sir, it's a lot more fun doing it this way. But we knocked out 58 naval ships. We knocked out their Navy, okay? Let's put it that way.
But I thought now it's 66, right? I think we're up.
Is it 66 now?
I forget. I think it was after the speech. And to answer your question, Jeffy, he was at a packaging plant in Kentucky, and it basically evolved into a rally.
Yeah.
There was different people joining him on stage that we'll get to here as well.
Am I the only one that's not real excited about that speech? I don't like the tone. I don't really like the content. I don't really like it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
It's definitely campaign mode, that's for sure.
Yeah. This is, I don't know. The tone, the tenor should be a little different, I think. Maybe it's just
for a military action?
Yes, just for a military action. Yes. Yeah. We're breaking things and killing people right now. And I don't know. Do you want to declare victory? Look how that backfired on George W. Bush.
That's exactly what it felt like.
When he said mission accomplished.
Yeah, we won. It felt just like mission accomplished. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If we're done, if this drags out, then that's going to be the moment that they come back to, for sure.
And you got this new kid in town. He's like 56 years old, not much of a kid. But, the son of the man with the white bushy beard and easy smile.
Mr. Cardboard?
Hopefully he's dead because he's more radical than his dad. And that's exactly what we don't want to happen here.
We have not seen him yet, right?
No, and that's why they were dragging out the cardboard cutout of him, I guess.
Are you sure? Because I believe Trump met him. Could you have that picture, Joe? Yeah, see? Trump
okay.
Trump was able to...
Well, there he is. He's
shake
fine.
His hand. And I believe Rubio was able to sit just next to him. Wow. So... We're in contact with the new leader.
Okay.
What more do you want?
Is that the State of the Union speech? I didn't realize he attended.
Yes, he did.
That's cool.
Did attend the State of the Union speech, yes. He was sitting right there.
That's in the Oval.
Yeah, that's when...
okay. Yeah, it is.
A lot of people didn't see him when Zelensky was in there. That's from that day. I don't know why Iran was present, but there you go.
Yeah, but there it is.
He wanted to be there.
So everything's fine. It's over. We won.
I mean, that's the ads, right? The same kind of mode that the ads are in. We're being really gung ho and excited about this military action, and we're not apologetic about it. And then on the other hand, we are apologetic about it because we're saying, "Oops, we're sorry we killed these girls in the girls' school." I mean, it's a tough line to walk.
It is.
And I hope...
He's not trying to walk any line there, though.
This is the end of week 2, right? We got a couple days left, and then we'll be 2 weeks. And they said 4 to 5 or 3 to 5 was the first?
4 to 5 was the first.
4 to 5, okay. That's too long.
And it was ahead of schedule, though.
It's way too long. I mean, seriously, I joked around first of the week that it needs to be over. It does need to be over. 2 weeks. The Monday morning, he needs to say.
Well, he already said we won. So,
and don't forget.
Well, he also said,
let's go home.
I don't want to say, you're not supposed to say, I don't want to say we won too early.
And don't forget that there was a call up of some specialists that typically do 100-day deployments, I guess. And so that's why there was suspicion that, oh my gosh, is this going to go on through the summer? Because they just called up this group.
Okay.
I don't know. Here's the president on. Is this the same rally?
Same rally.
Where he's talking about the oil release.
Yep.
I'm pleased to report that earlier today, the International Energy Agency agreed to coordinate the release of a record 400 million barrels of oil from various national petroleum reserves around the world, which will substantially reduce the oil prices as we end this threat to America and this threat to the world. We don't want to leave early, do we, huh?
Wait.
We got to finish the job, right?
I thought we won. Now I'm confused. I'm lost. So I just want to point out that Jesse Waters had a report last night that talked about this island, very important island off the coast of Iran, that he called it's Karg Island, essentially the country's cash register. So I guess that's where all the oil kind of launches from that they're selling. So if we seize that, I don't know how you do that without ground troops. And I guess that's going to be very helpful.
Well, we got to finish the job.
But
we won.
Wait, but did we win or did
we
finish
won.
the job?
We've won.
But now we got to finish
win,
the
but we
job.
got to finish the
Which
job.
is it,
already
Jeff
won.
Fisher?
We won, and now we have to finish the job.
What's
Not hard.
Wait, what?
All right, we got more coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets here. Lil Bird 10 liking this 2.0 Fetterman. And yeah, looks like you cut him off, CNN. Sure does. It's RINO season tweets. Aren't you glad John Fetterman was factory reset? Don't you wish every Democrat was? You bet I do. Yep. Mandalorian Patriot. I thought we turned Venezuela into an Exxon station. Gas should be 99 cents a gallon by now.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Instead, we're escorting them to other countries. What are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Benjamin S. Flensborg. Why is Keith dressed like a Canadian? I thought Texas was warmer now. LOL.
Got a little chilly this morning.
It actually cooled off quite a bit. It was, 80 yesterday, and now it's beautiful.
One thing about my wardrobe by Benjamin S. Flensborg every morning. Make sure that we're simpatico.
That's probably not a bad idea.
From Bunter Hayden. But this is what Islamic terrorists do. They hide their headquarters inside schools and hospitals, right? So that when they're bombed, they can run to the UN and cry victim. Exactly. Yeah, they're trying to win the perception war. And hopefully that's not going to work. But our press is trying to make it work.
They sure are.
That's the thing. They'll give them all the support they could possibly want and then some. Finishing up that speech that the president was making in Kentucky yesterday. He had some thoughts that he shared on Thomas Massie.
Oh. Massie's a complete and total disaster as a congressman and, frankly, as a human being.
Oh, gosh.
You know...
Good Lord, man.
He's got one thing going. He went to a good college. But I know a lot of stupid people that went to a good college. And my uncle was the longest-serving professor in the history of that particular college, university, MIT. 41 years. My uncle was there 41 years. So that means I have much better blood if you go by that. But I went to the hardest college of all to get into. The Wharton School of Finance. That means I'm real smart. We got to get rid of this loser. This guy is bad. He's disloyal to the Republican Party. He's disloyal to the people of Kentucky. And most importantly, he is disloyal to the United States of America.
Wow.
And he's got to be voted out of office as soon as possible.
You notice that's not thunderous applause.
No, it is not.
I mean, there are some people that are agreeing with him. That is
pretty
not.
Quiet. It was pretty quiet.
That's not unanimous there.
You want to meet...
it was pretty quiet, man.
You want to meet Thomas Massie's
he's our
opponent?
guy.
You want to see his primary opponent made an appearance on stage, the Republican,
Gallrein. I hope the fake news gets this.
All right.
Tom Massie stands with the ladies of The View.
Read it again.
Tom Massie stands with the ladies of The View.
Okay.
Mr. President, we stand with you. Fight, fight, fight!
Oh, what a douchebag.
USA!
That's cringe. This whole thing is cringe. Okay, there you go. The loser Thomas Massie going up against that guy.
I'm telling you,
that's
that is
embarrassing.
the greatest candidate.
No, that's not. He's not.
Wow. On the campaign trail.
Telling you, it's the greatest candidate.
I want to know, what are your thoughts on this? 888-900-3393. I'd like to hear from you on this. The whole speech, to me, sucked. That was just terrible, start to finish.
Okay, but Jake Paul was there.
You were asking Pat, and the chat is saying, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why is Trump being so arrogant?
Yeah,
Tom,
arrogant.
Stop.
Childish.
Now Trump
unpresidential.
Now Trump sounds like Biden.
A little maturity would be.
Yes.
I don't know. Appreciated right now. That's crazy.
Our Blaze chat is like, what the hell, Trump?
Yeah. Wow. All right, and Jake Paul did make an appearance, so it gets even better from here. I'm sure.
That's true.
God is with us. I know He wants us on the right side of history, and everyone here has to do their part. And God's got us. Trump's got us.
Pause it for a sec. Okay, we're going to hear spirituality now from Jake Paul. He's going to lead us on that. Okay. All right.
What's wrong with that? Wait, hold on.
I don't have a problem.
Wait,
I'm just trying to make sure
you understand.
That's where we're headed now.
Welcome to 2026, Pat.
Wait, what's
how you liking this timeline, huh?
Nothing. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
Everybody be spreading the gospel?
Yes, okay.
Yes. And last time I checked,
doing,
Jake Paul is part of everybody.
Right.
I mean, is that that's more believable than Nicki Minaj is out carrying the water for the GOP. Right? But that's where we're at, man.
Here we are. All right, let him go.
Kentucky.
No, he's a great guy. He's a courageous guy and a talented guy. He's a hell of a fighter, too, by the way. And I just want to say, I predict, I'm going to make a prediction that you will be, in the not-too-distant future, running for political office. Okay? And you have my complete and total endorsement, okay? No, that's what we want. He's an incredible guy. A lot of courage and smarts.
Oh, wait, he lives in Puerto Rico? I had no idea.
Yes, taxes.
Oh, yeah.
It's because of the taxes.
They moved it for the taxes.
Yeah.
So
Jake Paul lives in Puerto Rico?
Yeah, beautiful
they
home.
They got the whole. They got the.
Oh, and he has a
couple of
ranch in
mansions there,
Georgia, huh?
Nice.
I'm just trying to figure out where he's running for office. That's all.
Puerto Rico.
Wherever Jake Paul will run wherever he wants to.
King of Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Okay. I can't believe I stayed up late for that fight, though, with Mike Tyson.
Oh, that was terrible.
Why did
oh, my
I do
gosh,
that?
I did too.
I still regret
paid for
that.
it and
fun.
stayed up late. It was hideous.
Yeah, it was fun to watch.
You didn't pay for it.
Well, I did because I pay for Netflix.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I
That's fair.
did.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But the waste of time was much more.
Yeah. That's sleep. You just don't get. You can't get it back.
No, you can't. Just like the second that we lost from Chris this morning.
Yeah.
You don't get it back. You can never get that
And then
back.
the compounding interest in pointing out that second turns into 2 minutes.
Right.
Okay, let me
Or
bring
more.
the conversation back. Donna from the chat says, I'm not from Kentucky, but I will be donating to Massie's campaign.
There you go. Good. Thomas Massie is a patriot. Thomas Massie is not a traitor. Thomas Massie doesn't succumb to party politics just because it's the party line. He doesn't really care about that. He's got principles and he fights for them. One of his principles is he doesn't like spending money we shouldn't be spending and don't have. And so when he votes against these bills like the big beautiful bill, when he votes against that, he's voting against it because it means more debt, a lot more debt. Right.
Yeah.
And he's got the giblets to back that up. Yeah. At least he votes that way.
And so much of, for example, the fraud in Minnesota and far beyond that, a lot of that is traced back to that emergency spending bill when everyone was panicking during COVID. Remember, when your Congress panics or does something in a rush, you get things like the Patriot Act or that the spending bill for COVID. I can't remember the damn name.
Yeah, I was just trying to think
the only guy that stood against that was Thomas Massie. Now, instead of getting up there and saying, you know what, this guy had great foresight, and look what it led to. Things like the Somali fraud in Minnesota. No, it's you stood against me. That's my principle. Yeah, you betrayed the Republican Party.
Yep.
Stop it with that.
I know. Drives me out of my mind. But what are you going to do? I mean, that is part of Trump, and we like much of what he does. Mm-hmm. Most of what he does. Mm-hmm. But occasionally, there's something we can't go along with. And we'll note that when it comes up. But that, what a...
And now he's a
not
terrible human, too?
Oof, right.
Yeah, he's a terrible human because he won't vote every single time.
All right, glass houses.
With President Trump. Just, like John Cornyn does, who, by the way, might be in some trouble here.
Good.
There's some things going on, and John Cornyn's kind of in the middle of a lot of them. But here was the president on John Thune yesterday. At least he's trying to push Thune into making the Save America Act happen. Here he is talking about this.
Is Senator Thune listening to you when you say you want to pass the Save America Act? He says there aren't the votes to do it right now. What's your response?
Well, he's got to be a leader. You know, he's a leader. He's got to get him. It's the most popular bill I've ever seen put before Congress. And it's voter ID, and it's voter. You have to be able to be a citizen to vote. It's called citizenship. And we're also adding in no men playing in women's sports.
Okay.
No transgender mutilization of our children.
What's the problem?
And no mail-in ballots, fake mail-in ballots. We have none of that, except in the case of the military, etc. I would say it is the Save America Act It's the most popular bill I think I've ever put before Congress.
I think he's right on that. I think he's right.
Yeah.
And look, if you can't get the most popular bill ever in Congress, if you can't get that passed, you certainly don't belong anywhere near leadership roles. This thing is popular with Republicans, Democrats, white, black, Hispanic, men, women, fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb on rocks.
Oh, really? Those too?
Tough kids, sissy kids, even kids with chicken pox love this bill.
Well, that's RFK's
They love
fault.
the bill.
That's RFK's fault that we have kids with chicken pox.
That is because they won't get immunized. And that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah.
Should get into sometime. But Thune continues to be defiant on this. And he's talking about how, I'm just going to stand up to the people you don't understand. I don't have the votes and I can't help it. Really? You make it happen.
I think it was just announced that he did make it happen. I think he's got the 50th vote.
Yeah, Susan Collins is the 50th supporter of the SAVE Act.
So is he going to bring it to a filibuster?
Early next week, Pat
do
Gray.
the talking filibuster, and then once they're done,
I don't know about the talking
you
filibuster.
need the 51 vote majority.
I bet he doesn't do that, and then it's going to be.
And then he's going to say, "Look, I tried. I got the 50 for you."
Right.
And I kept telling you I didn't have the votes. That's what he's going to. That's exactly what he's going to do.
Yeah. All right, so we got Susan Collins, but you lost Murkowski yesterday, which wasn't shocking.
Yeah, she's against it.
Yeah.
Where do you stand on the Save America Act? Do you, support getting this legislation passed to protect elections?
Not as it is drafted, no.
Why not?
Why?
The implementation in a rural state like Alaska is going to disenfranchise an extraordinary majority. And while I support citizenship voting and voting ID, I want to make sure that it's implementable.
Okay.
Why do they always walk at such a hurry? They're so pissed at the reporters there.
Oh, you caught
questions.
me in my little quick hallway walk. Oh, I got to give an answer. Yeah. So there you go. So that becomes a moot point if you picked up Susan Collins. Cool.
Unreal. John Cornyn talked about the filibuster rules.
Uh-oh.
Previously said that nuking the filibuster would be taking a wrecking ball to Senate rules. Is that no longer true?
I said I'd be open to reforms.
What would you say to those who say you just changed your mind to win the president's endorsement?
I'd say that's not true.
You also said that if
I think we're through. Go ahead. Go away.
Thank you.
Go away.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
There you go.
That was powerful.
I'm not going to try to earn your vote.
No.
Go away.
Go away. I've been here for 2.5 decades.
We're through now.
I don't need to talk to people.
I like that about
Do
him.
you like that?
That's the first thing he's done.
Go
We're
away,
through
kid. You
now.
bother
Go
me.
away.
Jeez. So, is he for the Senate? I mean, they don't have to change the rules. Just go by the rules. What was it Mike Lee said yesterday? It was so good, so profound. He said that we need to end the Senate's convenience culture.
Yes.
Brilliant. The convenience of senators has become the enemy of liberty and good government, he said. Time to turn that around. We must make filibustering senators speak, even though long nights, weekends, and long scheduled recesses have occurred. We've become addicted to easy, predictable schedules. No more. Thank you, Ike Lee. Yeah, so that's the problem. Thune doesn't want to go through it. He just doesn't want to do it. It's too hard. And then he's going to tell us, I tried everything. We thought about it. We planned for it. We discussed it. I tried everything. No, you didn't. And Mike Lee is exposing it here. You're just looking for the convenient route. That's all you're doing. You're going to call for a regular vote. It's going to be voted down because you won't get to 60. And then he'll say, yep, tried everything I could.
But we got him on the record as opposing all this stuff.
Yeah, I don't care about the record now. This needs to be done.
That's what they're going to do.
Jeez. But because they're such buffoons in the Republican Party, we've got things happening in Texas like James Talarico being ahead of both our potential candidates. He's ahead of, according to polls right now, Talarico is ahead of Cornyn, 44-43. And he's ahead of Paxton, 47-45. That's bad. That's not good.
No, it is not. But we did see a poll that had him losing with the Trump endorsement of either Cornyn or Paxton.
I don't know what that. It looked to me like, Chris, were you or was it you, Keith, telling me about a poll with the endorsement? And I think one of them wins with the endorsement, the other doesn't.
I don't have an endorsement infused poll, but it's.
Chris, did you have that?
Yes, I did. So right now, if Trump endorses Ken Paxton, he wins 50-something. If Trump endorses Cornyn, Paxton still wins by 1.
Paxton still wins.
Yes,
Paxton wins either way.
Paxton wins either way.
So he beats Cornyn, not Talarico necessarily.
Yes.
Right.
But with Trump's endorsement, I think it was like 58%.
Yeah, it was 58. Yes,
58-42.
Yes, sir.
With the endorsement.
With the endorsement.
Without the endorsement, still wins by 1.
It still wins by 1. Yes.
According to this poll.
Yes.
Now, I don't know that would happen because
if they
Trump's
don't do
endorsement.
if they don't do the Save America Act and don't pass it and don't do it right, Paxton's got talking points to the election.
He sure does. Yeah, because he's not in the Senate right now.
Yeah.
So
I think more concerning than the 44-43 Talarico over Cornyn and the 47-45 Talarico over Paxton is the same polling from public policy polling is the favorability rating. For Talarico, it's +6. This is all Texan voters. +6 favorability. And then you look at the favorability for Paxton.
We got to talk about Talarico. We're going to do that coming up here in a minute.
-28 for Cornyn and -24 favorability. These are all voters in Texas.
Minus
Cornyn and
24
Paxton.
for Paxton?
Yes. And then +6 for Talarico? That's the problem right now.
The problem. People don't know who James Talarico is. They think, he's a Christian. He's a good pastor.
Yeah.
He's a good Christian man.
Who's quietly removing very questionable endorsements off of his website right now. They just did that. Some radical type groups that, take that endorsement page down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, who was on there?
I forgot. There was some LBGT stuff and
Communist Party.
Something like that. Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me. Communist Party. Hey, we love this James Talarico guy.
It wasn't quite Communist Party of America, but it was in that vein for sure.
Well, we don't know because it's taken down.
Yeah.
Satanist for James Talarico. Is that in there?
Yes.
You can take
that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good for him.
Take it down.
You can take the word "for" out of that and just say Satanist James Talarico.
All right, well, let's get into the James Talarico situation. Let's show you who he is in his own words. Coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Many have come to protest, many to pray, but most have come to participate in what has become the best show in town.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Wow. 2 seconds that time. 2 full seconds late.
I didn't even look up. We've got to hold him accountable.
We do.
Something.
We're trying to hold him.
Okay.
Accountable for something. Did you have a stroke in there today or something?
I did.
Is that why? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Well, that's understandable then. He had a stroke.
It
Jeff.
is. Okay.
Leave him alone.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Every day.
Leave him alone.
Some tweets here. Frank Johnson tweets, any politician that refuses to answer to the press, even a liberal press, is refusing to explain themselves and be accountable to the American people. Yeah, John Cornyn.
He just got done answering that
Did he,
reporter's question
Did he?
and said, "We're done. Get out of here." I love that. Yeah,
From Conservatarian.
Beat it.
Talarico is a charlatan whose favorite books in the Bible are the Book of Relativities and the Book of Rationalizations.
Oh, yeah.
That's for sure. From Raghu, Raghu, Talarico is a psychopath and a Gnostic. Still Christian heresy. Yep. And by the way, we're going to get into showing you exactly who this guy is in a minute. But we found something pretty interesting concerning what President Trump was saying about Thomas Massie. He was calling him, a RINO?
Yes.
Belonged in the Democrat Party,
yes.
Blah, blah, blah. We showed you a couple of weeks ago that he's got a 95% conservative record with I don't know who it was. And it was 98 with another service. One of them was FreedomWorks, I think.
Right.
Yes, FreedomWorks.
Look at this old thing I keep over here. There was some group. The Republican. I don't know who this was. I had to look it up. 100 score. Thomas Massie.
A 100.
This was our Freedom Squad, if you'll recall.
Okay. Yeah. And in Turning Point USA.
Yes. So TPU has a Turning Point action. They did a reel where it says Trump pumps the rural Kentucky voters to stop RINO Massie. Well, they just got fact checked.
Okay, so because he's not a RINO.
He's not a RINO.
Not, because the fact check says, per Turning Point's own ranking, Representative Massie is one of the most conservative in Congress with a score of 91%.
Right. I mean, no matter what organization you look at,
he's in the 90s. Or 100.
He is maybe the most conservative.
But what was Turning Point's headline?
Trump pumps up rural Kentucky voters to stop RINO Massie.
So, what are we doing?
But here's a cool thing. The second fact check is Charlie Kirk, the founder, called Representative Massie my favorite congressman.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Jeez. That's embarrassing.
That
embarrassing
is.
For Turning
Point.
Boy.
It's embarrassing for Trump to go after
It
Massie like that. Come on now.
Yeah, it is.
I don't understand it.
I don't either. But it happens all the time. I do understand it. He opposes him sometimes on spending. And Trump doesn't like that.
Yeah, it's such a prideful thing that's happening there, that dynamic. And what did we just talk about yesterday? The origin story of Donald Trump as becoming the president was sitting there at that press dinner in 2011 when Obama was ripping on him and the whole birth certificate stuff. And Trump is sitting there seething, and the next thing you know, he's the president of the United States. So, I mean, you can keep going out. And the lesson was, I mean, when you're going to go after somebody for these petty reasons, then
look out.
Look out. So I don't know what the future holds for Thomas Massie, but, I mean, he keeps dumping on him. Trump does.
Meanwhile, let's go to Mikey in Kentucky, see what he has to say about the situation. Kentucky voter. Hey, Mikey.
Good morning, gentlemen, and Jeffy, too.
Good morning.
I listen to the show often, and I live in northern Kentucky, and I do not contribute to any political party, but I have contributed to Thomas Massie's reelection because he is the best thing we have for Kentucky and for the country.
Yeah.
Amen.
I believe it. And good for you for, doing your own research, using your own noodle to figure this one out.
It felt like the crowd that he was speaking to was going a little bit in that direction as well. Is he gone? Okay, yeah. Just that when we watched that crowd, it seemed like they were not really receptive to the Massie
Some
bashing.
of them were, but certainly not all of them.
No.
I don't know if it was even half.
I don't think it was.
It was lukewarm at best.
Yes.
Because people know. People know and love
Yes.
Thomas Massie for the most part. Mitch in Washington, welcome.
Good morning to you, too.
Oh, it's that Mitch. Oh,
Washington, D.C. Oh.
Is there any other Mitch that you know of? I wanted to give a quick shout out to the Zombie Squad.
Zombie Squad.
Well, Chuck and Lindsay are doing a great job for everyone except you. That's right.
Okay.
I wanted to
Thanks, Mitch.
make a comment to Keith over there. He's talking about term limits for Congress and the Senate. That little friend of yours over there, Keith. He's talking about term limits for Congress.
Right.
And
That's
the
just,
Senate.
I'm the one that's not talking about it, but this just shows where your mind is, Mitch. How's the shell doing, by the way?
Well, she's doing great.
No. Your shell. You're a turtle, remember?
Oh, I'm getting it polished twice a day, thank you, with your tax dollars.
There you go. Thanks, Mitch. Appreciate the call.
Nice. I appreciate
Took time
you
out of his busy day. That's really cool.
Listening.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah,
we always wonder if anyone.
Glad to see they let him have a phone in the wheel. They pushing him around.
All right, George in Arizona. Welcome.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
My issue is they need to pass the SAVE Act because it will help America. And these people that seem to want to hold the country hostage because of it are nothing but a bunch of high-paid dumbasses.
Well, that's true.
Yep.
Thanks,
Because
George. Yep. And this is something that is a no-brainer. It is so easy to get this thing passed. I don't understand. It should be the easiest bill ever passed because they've got so much support for it. It's like you're standing underneath the basket. There's no one around you. You're 9 feet 6 inches tall, and you have the basketball in your hands. Reach up and slam the thing home. You don't even need to jump. It's that easy. Just put it in the basket. But you won't. You won't do it. Let's go to Dennis in Texas. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, guys. Good morning. I was thinking about, you guys were playing that clip of Trump, with his speech and whatnot. And honestly, it feels like how it felt right after the 2020 election. Now, granted, these days we can have a discussion on whether Trump was right or not, but that childish attitude that he gets is just it just makes me want to just be like, stop, please, just stop.
Yes.
Just shut up. Let it do its thing. And he's doing such good stuff on other things.
Yes.
That it's just let your record speak.
Right.
And again, just ruthlessly going after Thomas Massie is it's hurting us so bad. Please stop.
I know.
It's just...
I know. It's embarrassing. Thanks, Dennis. That's exactly how we feel about it.
Wow.
Just stop.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly,
Dennis.
The Republican margin is so thin
cow.
as it is, and you're going to use your resources to
take on somebody like this.
The President of the United States is going to go and campaign against one of those
the man
Republican
was in
seats.
Kentucky, looked around, thought, you know what? Hey, this is where Massie is from.
But honestly, if that's the justification for trying to wrap up the Cornyn-Paxton fight real quick, so you don't have to use all of your energy and your resources and your war chest on a Republican primary, then why does that not apply to the Massie race? So weird.
Very.
Pride.
Yep. I think that's what it is, pure and simple. Meanwhile, we got this, like you mentioned, brewing in Texas, where Talarico is leading in polls right now, and there's a long time before the general election, but he's leading both Cornyn and Paxton, which is almost inconceivable. Let's show you who this guy is. James Talarico, who wants to be a senator from the great state of Texas. I guess everybody just thinking, well, he's a good Christian man.
Right.
He's a Democrat, yes, but he's a good Christian man. Let's vote for him. Let's see what this good Christian man has to say about things.
Christ is the immigrant, deported without due process.
Pause it for a sec. Okay. What?
He said, what, you didn't hear him? He said,
Where?
Christ is the immigrant,
deported
without due process. I'm not sure.
Okay. Wait, when did he get deported? I don't remember that. When did he immigrate? I don't remember that. What are you talking about? When did he get deported?
That's awesome.
What is he talking? Is he talking about when they went to Egypt?
I don't know.
Is that what it was?
Can you let him preach? It's only 18
I know we're not even done. He just started.
Okay,
he
all
just
right.
started.
Okay, all right. He started. Let's let him finish.
Gosh.
Christ is the immigrant,
No,
deported
he's not.
without due
No,
process.
he wasn't.
Christ is the senior, deprived of their Social Security benefits.
Wait, what?
What? Wait.
Christ is the protester,
What?
kidnapped in an unmarked vehicle by plainclothes officers.
Pause it, because he's going for
yes,
the when you've done it unto the least of these, my brethren, you've done it unto me.
You.
So he is all of these things.
And that's the last of that clip.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was powerful.
So Jesus even qualifies for Social Security?
He's a senior.
He's a senior. Did he make enough money building chairs and stuff, or what?
Do you remember when Jesus said, "Let the government take care of you and your every need"? Remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Remember when he said,
I do.
"Don't give charity yourself to people. Give it to the government, and then they'll distribute it really poorly."
That's probably in the Old Squared Testament.
Yes,
it might be.
It's in the Book of Enoch.
Okay, but this is the so-called Christian that people are gravitating to. I can't understand it. The guy is insane. There's more. He's got some more.
Context of abortion, because before God...
Pause it. This is on Rogan's.
Yeah.
This wasn't too long ago.
No, it was not.
Right? Maybe a month or two? Something like that?
Last year.
It was the summer.
last year.
July
okay.
of last year.
All right. So it's longer than a month or two, but still. All right. Go ahead.
But I say all this in terms in context of abortion because before God
get this
comes over Mary and we have the incarnation, God asks for Mary's consent, which is remarkable. I mean, go back and read this.
It's remarkable
in Luke. I mean, the angel comes down and asks Mary if this is something she wants to do, and she says, "Sure. If it is God's will, let it be done. Let it be. Let it happen."
Yes.
So to me, that is an affirmation in one of our most central stories that creation has to be done with consent. You cannot force someone to create. Creation is one of the most sacred acts.
What does this have to do with abortion?
That we engage in as human beings. But that has to be done with consent. It has to be done with freedom.
Yeah. Everything
and to
does.
me, that is
Pause it for a sec. Everything has to be done that way. Our Heavenly Father is all about your choice. You can make the right choices or you can make the wrong ones. But, you do have your agency. That is the key to this life, is that we have our agency. He doesn't force us to do anything because force is of the devil. Force is from Satan. It is the opposite of what God is. So that's all that means, is that, he's making sure she's okay to do this. And she was. That has nothing to do with abortion. How are you getting abortion into this?
Because if she said she wasn't okay with it.
Well, she wouldn't have gotten pregnant. Right? I mean, that doesn't have anything to do with aborting the baby. He didn't say, "Hey, once you're pregnant, do you want to have an abortion?" Because you could.
If you decide that you don't want it.
You could abort the Son of God, the Savior of the world, if you want. I mean,
your
that
choice.
Is asinine. What are you talking about? Where does this guy study Scripture? Austin. Okay.
That's the issue.
That was that says a lot.
He has another sermon for you.
Okay.
All right.
Can't wait.
Before we go further, I want to acknowledge that our trans community needs abortion care too.
What?
Defending trans Texans is something we have to do every day.
What?
At the state capitol.
Guys, hurting my
you better
soul.
believe I'll be giving sermons on that too.
Oh, goody.
So when I use the word woman, it should not be understood as an exhaustive term, but rather as a lens through which to understand, examine, and interrogate patriarchy. And similar to how we specify anti-black racism.
This guy is such a loser.
But Pat, don't you remember that that God is non-binary?
No, I didn't remember that.
Yeah, he's going to tell you.
Okay.
God is both masculine and feminine.
No.
And everything in between.
No, he is not.
God is non-binary.
This is heresy. It's blasphemy.
That guy is beating both John Cornyn and Ken Paxton.
And Pat, you need to stop breathing right there. That right there, you cannot call yourself a Christian.
Oh, that's
because
right.
of what you just did.
We just heard this fairly recently.
Yeah.
Check this out.
You can't call yourself a Christian and destroy God's creation with greenhouse gases.
Right. But you can destroy God's creation. The baby.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yes.
That's okay.
That's fine.
That's your choice.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that, Jeff Fisher, because on his next sermon, he's going to tell you that Christians can be pro-choice.
Being Christian and being pro-choice are absolutely consistent.
No.
Because Christianity
they're not.
is a feminist religion. Our oldest scriptures, 3,000 years old, reject embryonic personhood while affirming female personhood. In fact, modern mass Christian opposition to abortion is a relatively new phenomenon.
No, it isn't.
The Southern Baptist Convention itself was pro-choice until the 1980s. Feminist, womanist theologians
they weren't.
Are helping us remember Christianity's feminist tradition, a tradition that has been obscured and hidden by generations.
Stark raving insane. Unbelievable.
Did they teach you in Sunday school?
I can't take it anymore. Can't take it.
This nursing home church is wonderful.
Isn't it, though?
That he's preaching at.
Yeah, it's great. Wow, that is unbelievable. That's hard to take. It's hard to listen to.
Very hard to listen.
Whew. Non-binary, pro-abortion. Yeah, so go ahead and destroy his creation in the womb. That's fine.
That's fine.
In fact, that's part of the gospel.
But don't you dare.
But don't breathe, because that's a greenhouse gas.
Right.
When you can breathe in, you just can't exhale. So hold your breath now for the rest of your life, because the EPA has deemed your exhalation as a greenhouse gas.
If that man becomes
CO2.
my senator, I may take you up on that.
Yeah, okay. He can't. He just can't win. He is so messed up in the head that, can you imagine what he would do as a U.S. senator?
Okay, so.
Wow.
Cornyn?
Mm-hmm. Better than this guy, yes. I mean, if Cornyn win, absolutely. I mean, Cornyn's my best friend. This guy is the alternative.
He better be your best friend. He voted with Trump 99%.
99% of the time.
He himself built that wall, Pat Gray.
Yeah. Well, he had to drag Trump along, kicking and screaming.
Oh, okay. I'm getting ready for the next Cornyn ad. It's going to be him with putting bricks, and a trowel, and he's going to be building a wall himself.
Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm just building the wall here for you.
I didn't see you there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I know.
I really wouldn't.
I know.
All right. If a major disruption happened and you couldn't get to the store, how long do you think you would last with what's in your house right now? You probably have, I don't know, maybe some top ramen, maybe a day's supply of that.
Absolutely.
Maybe you got some soy sauce in one of those packets that you got from a fast food place.
I've got some hot sauce that I don't like, but I'd have to be forced to eat it and I've got some sticks in the backyard that I'd be forced to eat.
Very tasty, and that's what they say all the time. Look, if you're hungry enough, you'll eat a stick.
You'll eat a pine cone.
Yeah. If you have anything less than a month, you really need to check out our friends at My Patriot Supply. They're America's #1 preparedness company with over 3 million satisfied customers. And right now, when you go to preparewithpat.com, their best-selling 4-week emergency food supply comes with an additional week of food for free. So this is the best long-term storable food you can find. It tastes delicious. They really concentrate on the food because they're not of the mind that if you're hungry enough, you'll eat a stick. They know you still want good food. And this is really good food. You're getting at least 2,000 calories a day, too. Real meals made with real ingredients. No artificial flavors or colors, and shelf life measured in decades. We all need to have some food stored for emergencies. Why not get it from the most trusted people in the business? My Patriot Supply. And get a free week of food while you're at it. So go to preparewithpat.com. Get your free week of emergency food today. That's preparewithpat.com.
Call us at 888-900-3393. Pat Gray Unleashed will return.
Yeah. Let's see. Forget about it. Tweets. Looks like Talarico is a so-called Christian version of Mamdani. Yeah, we got some stuff on Mamdani coming up as well. As a matter of fact, we don't have time right here, but we will get to that coming up. Did you guys see that Eric Swalwell is, of course, he's running for governor.
Yep.
But his opponent is saying that he's not a resident of California.
Oh, no. What?
Yeah.
He's renting, right?
Uh-huh.
He's renting a
one room. He's renting one room where a family of 3 lives And he and his wife, I guess, are just holed up in that one room in California. It's just a wonderful place.
No Fang Fang? Where's she going to be?
She's not invited to this. I think she has her own apartment, and that's where he spends most of his time in D.C. But he bought a $1.2 million home in D.C. back in 2020.
He's married to a woman.
He's married to a woman.
And she's still with him
she's
after.
Apparently with him.
Even after the Fang incident.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't know if they were married at the time.
Right.
That's the thing.
Right.
I don't know. But he rents this room in a 1,300 square foot home
So he's a resident.
where a family of 3 lives.
He lives in the
so
state.
he's a resident. Leave him alone.
He lives in
Livermore, California.
He lives in the state.
Shut up.
Times are tough.
That's what I'm saying. Shut up about it. He lives there. What do you want from him?
I told you to shut up, Jeff Fisher. Stop talking. Damn.
I love it. I mean, the way these people think that the rules don't apply to them, pathetic. It's just pathetic. All right, let me take a minute and tell you about the ghost bed because my daughter, April, and her husband needed a bed. And so we got them the ghost bed.
Oh, wow. I need a new bed, too. Come to think of it.
Tell your dad about it. And I'm sure he'd be happy to spring for a ghost bed for you. But they love it. This is the best bed they have ever owned. They sleep through the night. They don't wake up, in pain like they used to occasionally, like they'd wake up sore. You ever have a bed that was like that? And then it just ruins your day, frankly.
Mm-hmm.
But this ghost bed is so comfortable, and they absolutely love it. Highly recommend this. They're fantastic. Ghost Bed is offering you, our audience, their lowest prices of the season right now, plus an extra 10% off. So go to ghostbed.com/Pat. Use the promo code PAT when you check out. If you don't like it, you just send it back and get a refund. It's ghostbed.com/Pat, promo code PAT.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Let me take 1 minute and tell you about Better Wild. If you're a dog owner, you probably noticed how often things like constant scratching, licking paws, that drives my wife out of her mind. She hates it so much.
Oh, yeah. Is your dog talking yet?
She's not talking quite yet.
We're supposed to be seeing if this creates dog talking,
dogs.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But she's licking her paws less.
All right, good, which is the result. We wanted that.
No head shaking, recurring skin and digestion issues.
Closer to talking.
Getting closer every day.
Okay.
Yep. But, a lot of that stuff's written off as normal, but it's not. So you should really look into Better Wild because a lot of this stuff originates in their gut. That's where this supplement comes in. Better Wild Allergy Relief Soft Chews, because instead of just masking symptoms, it's designed to support your dog's allergy defense system by strengthening digestion and gut health. Better Wild uses what they call Ancestral Advantage wolf probiotics derived from your dog's ancestor, the wolf, to help promote a healthier balance of good bacteria in the gut. The chews also include postbiotic derived from kimchi that has been clinically studied for easing itchiness and redness with daily use, along with colostrum to support immune function and salmon oil to support healthy skin and fur. We're also giving her the chews that help her joint health. And she's able to jump down from things that she couldn't do at all. She was limping really badly for a while. That's gone away. It's great. Right now, Better Wild is offering our listeners up to 40% off your order at betterwild.com/unleashed. That's betterwild.com/unleashed to get up to 40% off your order. betterwild.com/unleashed.
Now, more of Pat Gray Unleashed.
Oh, wow. What's your problem, Jeffy? Jeffy's giving me that look like, I did something like that.
No,
I've been trying to tell you all day. What's the problem?
Nothing's
What's
a
the deal?
No problem.
There's no problem.
There is no problem.
You have no problem.
He has
I
no
have
problem.
zero problem.
Okay.
We're good.
Well, good. Then shut up.
I didn't. You started it.
You're screaming with that facial thing you do.
I do love.
I didn't start it. You did with the face. Stop with the face.
Yeah.
Wow. How many times has Jeffy been told that?
This is my face.
Stop with the face.
Yeah.
And the fat. Stop.
Stop.
My mom said that's what I have, so let's
okay.
get out of here.
What are you gonna do? That's what your mom gave
What
you.
are you gonna do?
So what are you gonna do?
That's nicer than what my dad said to me.
We do have a really cool offer though, because Stu and Dave have the 40% thing.
Oh yeah.
It's Stu and Dave 40 to get 40% off your Blaze subscription.
Right.
Now you can do Pat 41
That's right.
to get $41 off your subscription.
Yeah, we love you more than they love their audience.
Absolutely.
Right. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Smoke it.
It's the largest discount ever.
Yeah.
Pat 41 at blazetv.com.
How about you welcome?
Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You give and you give and you
And
give.
we give.
Loves you.
And
We
Not
do.
them.
We do. Not them. They're only offering
Not
you
them.
40.
And I will
We're
say
offering 41.
And I'll say this is the only show that where the host has a dedicated iPad
Yeah.
to
Thank you.
conversate
See
with
what
you.
you're saying.
It's the only
Look at
slogan
that.
Yes.
Because we care what you're saying.
we do care.
I mean, I can't read it all the time because it's so small.
Okay. You gotta let that go.
An amoeba would completely cover up all the words.
You have to.
A freaking amoeba
Like a
would
pretty
cover
good
them
size
up.
iPad.
It does look at a pretty good size iPad.
Does it though?
Yes.
Because it's not.
And if you want to be a
It's
part of
not.
that, what do you do again? You go to blazetv.com/Pat and you put in code
Pat 41.
41.
That's PAT followed by the numbers 4 and 1.
I get you 41 bucks.
We're
off
saving
your
so much money that he has to draw it on a piece of paper. We don't have
Right.
That's
yeah.
right.
Right.
In this economy, you're lucky you got
But
that.
look, we've got paper. So shut up.
Thank you.
Okay, so was this yesterday that Zohran Mamdani hosted the anti-Israel activist Mahmoud Khalil?
Yep.
Remember, this is the guy from Colombia
Yep.
who's anti-American, who hates America, who's here from, I don't know where he's from, somewhere.
Who tried to
in the
deport
Middle
his
East.
ass. Remember that?
Tried to. Couldn't do it, apparently. I don't know
I
why.
guess judges are elected presidents now.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
That's exactly why. Judges
Certainly
are
more
now
powerful than
presidents.
the president.
They are. But here he is with the activist.
This is a clip talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other night, instead of hosting the 2-star police chief who leaped over the barricades and ran this guy down who had thrown the bomb, the mayor decides at Gracie Mansion to host Mahmoud Khalil. I mean, he's sending such a awful message here to the rank and file. And remember, the mayor, when he was a private citizen who had commented on Twitter then that he saw a cop crying in his car and nature was healing. This is something that, again, the men and women of the NYPD will do the right thing. They're going to enforce the laws. They're going to show up for work. But they understand that this man on the screen right now does not have their back.
No way. I mean,
and those same cops that he wanted to defund, especially that unit that is responsible for the protests, they are the people that saved his life over the weekend. James, thanks so much for joining us this morning,
iconic photo
brother.
already.
Yeah.
Right there. Oh, I love that, man.
Yeah, 2-star captain working on a Sunday.
Right.
I'm sorry, he's a chief, not a captain. But he's working on a Sunday, so
shut up.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Does
That's
that
where
mean
we go with that.
We're low on policemen working.
Jeez, man, it's incredible. And who does he have? Again, yes, the anti-Israel, pro-Hamas guy. That's who he hosts because he didn't care,
and he doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
Absolutely not.
Meanwhile, the hero Aaron Edwards, here he is on the attack from this past weekend.
He was honored yesterday.
In that moment, we had to pivot from one type of policing to a different type of policing. And I think the way that we transitioned was really good.
No doubt.
In terms of going viral,
so,
first
too.
off, I'm happy that I cleared that barrier. Right? Imagine if I fell. But to me, it was just instant. I'm trying to get the bad guy. I was in real pursuit trying to get him, and just the picture going viral. I don't want that picture to be about me. I want it to be about the day. I want it to be about what we did. I want that picture to be a reminder to New Yorkers that your cops, the members of the NYPD, we're going to be relentless in pursuing justice, right? And there's going to be no obstacles. Nothing's going to stand in our way from protecting New Yorkers.
Wow,
New Yorkers.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And one of the little nuggets from that chaos out in front of the mayor's house over the weekend was Walter Masterson was caught on video because when the guy was throwing the IED, he was in the shot. Well, who's that guy? Well, he's the guy that was dressing up on January 6th to look like a Trump supporter. Because we played video of that shortly after J6. We're like, hey, look at this like Antifa type dressing into, and he's getting into a car and headed down to the Capitol. So, but they're organic. The protests.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So organic.
I mean, how much has this guy made getting paid off of these kind of leftist activities, I wonder?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Because he's at all of them.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Man. By the way, Mamdani's City Hall does welcome Muslim prayers and stuff.
Of course they do.
So.
Want to make some of that?
All right. That's great.
Did we get some lunch? Okay, good.
On the
So we
floor.
got lots of
You gotta
rugs
sit on the floor if you're going to eat lunch.
Growing up with being taught that
New York City has been conquered. It's been conquered. 2 months in. We're 2 months into the 48-month ride with Zohran Mamdani. I can't wait to see what they're going to do. They're going to put a gold dome over the city of New York. That's what conquering Islamists typically do.
I mean, is it
there will be a gold dome somewhere in New York.
Time
officially.
To what?
I don't know. Maybe talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
Moving Muslims out.
Well, no.
Okay, sure.
But there are those who are talking about it.
Then
right?
never mind. I'll shut up.
Who is it? Thank you.
Like
it's about
this guy?
time. Like this guy, Andy Ogles. Is it Ogles? I don't know. I don't know how you say his last name.
Congressman? Is this a state rep? Or?
Here's what he said on X. Muslims don't belong in American society. Wow. Pluralism is a lie.
Sitting congressperson.
Tennessee.
Okay.
Wow. That's strong. Courageous. Because
I know I'm supposed to shut up. But is it time that we talk?
According to you and Andy, I guess it is. It's time to talk about it. I just don't want them to physically take over our nation and establish Sharia law. How about that?
Yeah, the last thing you
want. Is that
want.
too much to ask? That's all I'm asking.
It's a hypothetical here, but go with me. What if a guy who's probably not even a U.S. citizen legally ran for mayor, right? Of like the largest city in your country, an Islamist.
This is ridiculous so far, but
just
all right, I'll go with you. Just
go with me in this, right?
Sake of the argument. Yeah.
And let's just say this guy is so inept.
Is he born in this country at least, or was he born somewhere else?
You're gonna have to worry about these details.
Okay,
later, sir.
all right.
But let's just say, right?
Let's just say he's born somewhere else too.
2 months into his term, he decides to make City Hall into well, basically a mosque.
Okay, that
almost to say, look, we've conquered
crazy
you.
talk, but okay.
It's in fact somebody I believe yesterday showed U.S. soldiers playing video games and hanging out in Saddam's palaces. It basically is the same thing. It's like, hey, look at this. I now am in charge. Again, this is a hypothetical.
Yes, hypothetically. Hypothetically, you're okay with all this, right, Jeffy? Or
hypothetically?
Yeah, hypothetically.
I am not.
You're not. Even
I am not.
Hypothetically in favor of it.
I am not.
New York City, man, has fallen.
Good gosh.
So
sucks.
We tried to tell him.
Yeah.
The conversation on social media looks like this. Picture one. The governments of Christian nations can and should suppress public expressions of false religion.
I know.
Every other nation in the world, except for historically Christian nations in the West, already suppress religions they believe are subversive, whatever that word is, to the national identity. So, Pat, should we be banning
Islam?
any other religion other than Christianity? Because as Christians,
you can't do that.
Oh, you can't do that.
Can't do that.
Jeffy?
You can't ban religions.
We could be like Japan. Right? I think Japan just made it possible
Muslim.
where you can't. They're not allowing mosques to be built.
Oh, are they?
And you can't be buried on Japan land if you're Muslim.
That's interesting. Yeah, because that's a super diverse society in Japan.
Wait,
they are really,
Japan,
really diverse.
You
think
of
diversity, right? Inclusion.
You do.
And
you
diversity.
Do.
You got all kinds of different peoples living together as one in Japan.
You do.
Yeah, so that's what's great about Japan. It's diversity. Boy, if there's anybody who believes diversity is our strength,
it's
Japan.
It's Japan.
It is.
But they've seemed to have changed that a little bit lately. Yeah,
like completely, like the opposite.
Yeah.
But
See, and I think the premise is wrong. Instead of talking about banning a religion, it's a political movement. That's what it is. And so if you take the word religion out of it, then it's absolutely a conversation worth having, because there are parameters there, such as Sharia law that you mentioned, that aren't compatible. They aren't compatible with any functioning civilization.
Runs
quite
completely
frankly.
contrary to the Constitution.
Yeah, it's not a religion thing. It's a
clash of cultures for one thing.
We're not going to allow you to marry. I didn't even send this in. It's so grotesque. A guy marrying a 7-year-old girl can't consummate though for a year or so. But it's so gross.
And where did
that's
that
the
happen?
Kind of stuff. Where was that?
Some other country, right? That would not be legal here.
Now you got me stressing.
Okay.
Now you got me wondering.
So that can't be the U.S.
Oh no.
It could be Canada, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to look for that.
Here's a fact about Canada. They've lost as many people to assisted suicide
over 100,000.
That country lost in World War II. Canada.
Over 100,000, and it's something like 46 a day that continue.
Oh.
And it includes people like a 26-year-old who's not terminal. I think he had depression and, I don't know, combination skin or something. And they allowed him to die.
Yeah. They want him off
to
the
be
welfare
killed.
rolls. Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. I mean, he did have, I don't know, he had nothing that was terminal, and he was depressed. So you're going to allow that person to commit suicide?
Terrible.
You're going to help him. You're going to kill him, is what they essentially did.
Right.
That MAID program, I forget what it stands for, MAID. That's what they call their assisted suicide program. It's out of control in Canada, and it's getting worse. It's unbelievable. You could maybe understand. I don't know that you still want it, but you could understand if somebody had stage 4 cancer and they're 75
and many of them do.
And they're in incredible pain.
And many of them do.
Yeah. Okay. I get that.
I know.
I don't get a 26-year-old with depression.
Right. So are
Unbelievable.
we done not talking about time to move the Muslims out? Or we moved on from that?
Yeah.
We definitely moved on.
I feel like we moved on.
Okay, never mind.
From that.
Never mind.
But speaking of New York, did you see Bill and Hillary? I don't know if this was the day of their. Where was their deposition?
Oh yeah, I
is
did
it
see
from
this.
that day?
I
can't believe that they hung out twice in 1 year.
But it's possible because they were walking together. I mean, she was in her Kim Jong Un outfit.
Right. So Bill gets his first opportunity in 50 years of fantasizing about this moment to shove Hillary into oncoming traffic.
That's not what happened.
I'm sorry?
That is not what happened.
No, look at this.
I'm sorry.
Go!
That's funny to think about, but it's not what happened.
What did happen?
Do
not
tell.
what happened.
Mr. Clinton apologist. What did happen?
It's a funny video that we're going to get overanalyzed from Jeffy. Let's go. Tell us. What do we
You're analyzing it saying Bill tried to push her into traffic.
What did we
That's
miss?
not what happened. She short stops him as they're walking across the street. The whole crowd was walking across the street. She stops for some reason.
Everybody in America is rooting for Bill here, and you're going to ruin it.
She short stopped the whole thing.
Yeah.
Bill's like, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we going? Maybe the second one. Maybe the second one was an actual.
The
actual push.
the AI renditions of this I did not send in, but just imagine what.
And Bill's like, all right, we got to go back, and she goes all the way over to the corner back on the sidewalk because they're making the round without going up on the sidewalk, which is illegal, by the way. Anyway, and
they don't have to obey those laws. They're the Clintons.
Correct.
You don't hold them to that.
Which is why then she gets away from Bill as far as she can on the sidewalk.
I don't blame her.
And he's like, I got to go over here too. Jesus.
That may be the first time that they've made physical contact in half a
50
century.
years.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Let me tell you about the Kexi cookies because we're kicking off the Luck of the Irish early this year. Everything on the site at Kexi.com is 15% off.
What?
Starting right now. 50. Wow. I think that's our biggest discount. Maybe one of them anyway. 15% off. You don't have to type in any promo code. The discount will be automatically applied when you check out. Sale runs from today, right now, through March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. So hurry up and do it. You got to try the Irish cream brownie. It is so delicious. It's rich, it's fudgy, and perfect for St. Patrick's Day. We also have the mint chocolate chip back in the spotlight right now.
So good.
Got the the buttery almond croissant cookie. I think you're going to love it. White chocolate strawberry. The blueberry lemon. I think you just had that the other day, did you not?
Good. Yes.
Yep. Delicious. Got this review, this 5-star review, who says, had to leave home unexpectedly to care for my mom. My husband, a wonderful human being, clearly this is not written by your wife, Jeff. A wonderful human being was staying home, freeing me to care for her as long as necessary. I thought he deserved an extra special treat for his loving support. Kexi cookies. They arrived almost in the blink of an eye, were huge and delicious, and he was delighted. Said it was the best unexpected gift he ever received.
So
score.
Go stay with your mom again.
So
thanks though.
Again,
stay with your mom
fortunately,
again.
she's not talking about you. So don't wait for a special occasion. She said just send some just because. And you can do that at Kexi.com. 15% off right now. Kexi, Kexi.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed now continues.
Wow, I guess there's rumblings online that are of a pretty interesting nature. I mean, there's no way it's going to happen,
right?
But
it's too awesome.
Yeah, it is. But it could happen.
Yeah,
it just won't.
J.D. Vance should be. Many people are saying the replacement as Senate Majority Leader. Take John Thune. Cast him aside.
Thune out.
And it says it's constitutionally supported
because the vice president is the head of the Senate.
Right. Well, John Adams, when vice president, also served as head of the Senate. He presided over it for 4 years.
Wow.
So let's go.
Yeah.
I think you might get the filibuster, the old school
get it done.
rule accepted again.
Maybe this is why he's been in the background. He's getting ready for this. I don't know. He's kind of been.
Wouldn't that be great?
That would be. That would be awesome.
Man, I would love that because Thune sucks.
Wait, one more time.
Thune.
Hold
John
on.
Thune.
Hold on. John Thune.
Senator John Thune.
Senator John Thune.
Senate Majority Leader.
Okay.
Dude.
Senator John Thune.
Sucks! How long before President Trump breaks out the Thune the buffoon line?
Oh, I
But see,
love
he
it.
can't because Thune has power. But he can go after Massie because he doesn't. And that's the difference, I guess.
I guess. He could make life really difficult for Thune, though. And Thune is just riding this storm out. He's saying, we're going to do the vote next week.
We're going
to do the vote.
I tried
you're not
to tell
going to
you.
do it right.
We got the 50 vote. We got the 50 votes.
That's all he's going to do.
So we got the 50 votes. Or at least I thought we had the 50 votes, but I told him it was going to be difficult. We shouldn't do it.
But it failed because, like I told you, we need 60 for the supermajority in the Senate. Yeah, it doesn't have to be that way. What a defeatist. What?
And because he doesn't want to do he doesn't want to have his people there the whole time.
Yeah.
During the filibuster. So, So get over it.
Yeah, and you can call him today.
Oh, you can? Who's
yes,
this?
you can call Senator John Thune at 202-224-2321.
Does that
politely tell him.
You say no Muslims in America. No. That's Jeffy's phone call to Thune. I'm
get
sorry.
the SAVE Act passed.
What does that translate to? 224 suck.
Yeah,
224 suck.
Yeah. If you spell out the whole thing in letters, it's John Thune sucks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. 202.
Basically, I mean, it's
224-2321.
Yeah, it's basically that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Translates to
John
224
Thune sucks.
Let me call him right
so.
Oh, yes. John Thune, please.
Oh, yeah, you're getting right through.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, be polite about it.
No, yeah,
that was polite.
Senator.
You didn't scream it. But maybe not tell him, leave that part for just radio purposes and podcasting purposes.
Be nice.
Maybe you just say,
hey,
Senator Thune, we really expect you to get this done. It is the most popular bill ever presented. Please get it done.
Right.
Get it done.
And we know that you're, maybe busy. If you leave a voicemail, you may be busy in the bath.
I know you're, in the bathhouse. You got a lot going on.
You're
there.
working out. You're looking.
Maybe you don't bring
really
that part of it up.
You're looking really jacked these days.
So wait,
you could say that.
Yeah,
you're looking really
jacked.
jacked.
The bathhouse because I'm taking notes. Don't bring the bathhouse.
Don't bring the bathhouse up.
But he does look good.
Don't bring sucks up, and don't bring up the bathhouse.
But you can tell him that he looks jacked.
Yeah, you can. You can tell him
looking jacked these days.
Don't tell him.
He's been naked as a jaybird. You've seen him like that in the bathhouse.
Don't say that.
So bathhouse is out, sucks is out. But what's in is to say, hey, man, I really appreciate how jacked you are.
Oh, wow.
A lot of senators don't
care for themselves
and they don't
as much
care,
as you do.
But you do.
Right.
And I'd really love for you to use that incredible body to get the SAVE Act.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.